Hello everyone, how are you? Here to give you the match results from Monday Night Raw for February the 8th, 2021. Let's talk about the women matches first this week. Nia Jax and Lana finally had a tables match that should have happened way back in October, November, December of last year, not now. That's how far behind WWE Creative is, I guess. Short match. Lana got 6 kicks in. Nia Jax did a couple power bombs. She went for the running leg drop off the ring apron, and Lana moved out of the way, so Nia Jax landed on her butt cheeks. Then she grabbed a hold of her butt cheeks. She started yelling, "Oh, my hole hurts. My butthole hurts." I burst out laughing, and Lana shoved her into a table, and the table broke. That's basically what happened in the tables match. Like I said, you didn't miss nothing if you ever seen that. Now, I know me and Shayna Baszler quickly had a match after that. It was so predictable this match was going to happen. Very fast, awful match. Naomi won Varroa as she caught Shayna Baszler getting into the ring after beating up Lana. Ric Flair and Lacey Evans had a women's matchup. This match apparently was a segment, but it turned into a match was so predictable because why else will Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair come out dressed to compete if they're just going to be talking? Know what I mean? If Lacey won, she gets a title shot against Asuka next week. Good match. I enjoyed it. Before the bell rung, Lacey Evans slammed Charlotte into the steel ring steps. And that hurt her arm. An arm match. Charlotte Flair, every time she started getting there, doing the chops, she big booted Lacey Evans. She started doing other moves to her, hit a neck breaker. And every time she got getting the momentum going, Lacey Evans would just destroy her arm. Like, she'd grab hold of that thing, twist it, spin it side, spin it, slam it into the canvas, punch on it, kick on it, you name it, she'd do some damage to that arm, baby. Lacey Evans hit a nice springboard out of the ring into the ring elbow drop on Charlotte. Charlotte Flair came running out of the corner at one point and just blasted her with a spear. Then she got Lacey in the corner and she started forearming her, elbowing her, chopping her, kicking her, punching her. The referee counted to 5 and she was still beating her up on her. Then she shoved the referee away and went back to Lacey Evans. So, referee disqualified Charlotte Flair, gave the win to Lacey Evans. Ric Flair picked her up because she was limping that ring out of that beating in that corner where Charlotte Flair gave her. So Lacey next week faces Asuka for the Raw Women's title. It's apparently going to be at Elimination Chamber or Monday Night Raw. Not sure yet. I think it's the Chamber. Let me know below if it's at the Chamber or on Monday Night Raw. Angel Garza with Miz Morrison in his corner faced Damian Priest. This match sucked. I'm sorry. I like Garza, but it was just a bad match. It was short. Damian Priest wanted to swing a neck breaker because Miz, Morrison, and Bad Bunny started doing stuff outside the ring that caused Garza to get distracted. Bad Bunny, I'm sorry, you're a terrible singer, man. I've listened to a couple of your songs. I don't see why fans like you. Maybe you should pursue the wrestling career. Just saying, man. For 5 straight weeks, Xavier Woods faced a Retribution. This time it was a tag match because Kofi Kingston came back. He's cleared to compete for his recent jaw injury. So they teamed up to face T-Bar and Slapjack. This was a good match. I enjoyed it. Back and forth. Eventually, T-Bar and Slapjack got Xavier Woods stuck in their corner and just destroyed him, worked on him. He went at one point to tag in Kofi, and T-Bar got tagged in and just big booted Kofi off that ring apron with a big boot. Eventually, Kofi did get tagged in, started doing some high flying moves. He did a jump in the clothesline that took out Slapjack. Then he hit T-Bar Trouble in Paradise, which knocked him down. And then he tagged in Xavier Woods, and they did a double team move on Slapjack for the 1-2-3. After the match, Mustafa Ali and Mace got in the ring, and Mustafa Ali was yelling at Slapjack because he lost the match, basically. Xavier Woods said, "Hey, give me Reckoning." That's Mia Yim, because technically Xavier Woods is the only one he hasn't faced. So Xavier Woods, I'm saying, is 3-2 now against Retribution. I want to see Kobe versus Mustafa Ali. Let me know below if you want to see them face off one-on-one. The opening match on Raw was AJ Styles with almost in his corner against Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy had AJ on the defense until he went for a high flying move, and when AJ moved out of the ring, Hardy jumped back off the rope and landed on his feet, but when he did, he twisted his ankle and landed awkwardly on it. He grabbed hold of it. And AJ was like a shark in the water, and he attacked that. He chop blocked it, slammed to the ring post outside the ring, applied the calf crusher for a good few minutes, but Jeff Hardy finally got out of it. Jeff Hardy hit a nice face buster, kind of like, remember that face buster X-Pac used to do? It was kind of like that, but he does it differently. Then he hit, AJ went for the phenomenal forearm, and Jeff Hardy pushed the ropes, so AJ bounced off the ropes. Then Jeff Hardy went for other move, and AJ countered that into the Stars Clash. Then Jeff Hardy quickly countered that into the Twist of Fate. Then he went for the Swanton Bomb off the top rope, but his ankle was so hurt, it took him a while to get up there. When he finally jumped off, AJ had moved out of the way, so Jeff Hardy crashed a burn on the ring apron, and AJ quickly applied the calf crusher submission hold that focused on the ankle and leg area of Jeff Hardy, and Jeff Hardy eventually tapped out. Keith Lee and Matt Riddle faced off. This match was just awesome, folks. MVP was on commentary. As soon as the bell rung, Matt Riddle went right after Keith Lee and applied an armbar. And Keith Lee, with that arm that was trapped in the armbar, just hoisting him up like this, like he was lifting weights. That was cool. Matt Riddle eventually did give Keith Lee down on the mat with 3 back-to-back running swanton drops. And Keith Lee got kicked out of 1 after 3 of those. That was impressive. Keith Lee got up and tossed Matt Riddle halfway across the ring. He smashed him with a forearm that just made Riddle just collapse down the ring apron. Matt Riddle, at one point, blasted Keith Lee with a running knee right in the face, and then he went for it again. That backfired, because when he went for it again, Keith Lee got a hold of him and hit the Spirit Bomb for the 1-2-3, which is kind of like the Batista Bomb. Happy Keith Lee won. After the match, Bobby Lashley attacked both men and just destroyed them. The main event was Drew McIntyre against Randy Orton. Seen this match so many times now. It was still a good match, but I just didn't have that much interest in it because I've seen it so many times. As soon as the bell rung, Orton went for the RKO, and McIntyre got out. Then he went for the Claymore, and Orton got away from that. That was cool. Sheamus music hit. Sheamus ran out to attack Drew McIntyre, but then he stopped. Now that Orton grabbed hold of McIntyre and slammed him for one ring post, face first, to the other ring post. Then Orton worked on McIntyre. Sheamus did get involved in the match, and referee called for the bell. And then McIntyre laid him out with a Claymore kick and stood over Sheamus holding up the WWE title. So these are your matches from Monday Night Raw. Definitely check out Lacey Evans versus Charlotte Flair. Definitely check out Keith Lee versus Matt Riddle. New Day against Retribution. And Orton McIntyre was good. Also, the WWE Chamber match next week for the WWE title. It's going to be a really good chamber. I wish there was qualifying matches, because it was kind of disappointing when they just randomly announced all 6 people that one of them have to earn a spot. You got AJ Styles, Jeff Hardy, Drew McIntyre's in it, Sheamus, Miz is in it with the Money Bank briefcase, and Randy Orton. I was going to say the Fiend's going to cost Orton the match. Let me know below if the Fiend's going to show up inside the chamber and cost Orton the match or not. Stay safe, everybody. Too sweet. Bye.